Hello, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Mandy Shirley, Creative Memories Advisor in Norwood, Colorado. And today I'm gonna show you a couple of fun tricks with your punches. So I'm gonna be using some birthday bonanza and our new balloons punch and our confetti punch. It's gonna be fun. Don't forget that I'm looking to expand my community of scrapbookers and advisors. So if you can help me out with either of those and either get some free stuff by holding a beginner class, or whether you're local to me or not, we can figure that out. Or I am looking to expand my team. So if you want to earn commission on what you're already buying and maybe sell to a couple friends around your kitchen table, they're paying you $1 to join. It's very exciting, and you get like $100 worth of product. So it's very exciting. I hope you would join me. Let's get to this fun page. Okay, so birthday bonanza. I have some pieces left that I think are gonna be fun. And I have a piece of cardstock and I have my punches. So the first thing I wanna do, I'm gonna set all this aside. We're gonna cut on this cardstock. We're gonna cut a big old circle. So I'm just gonna center my jumbo circle on my cardstock, on my 13 by 13 inch mat, and I'm gonna use my red blade and just make a big old circle. Perfect. Then I'm gonna get rid of this. You can save this for another project if you'd like. We don't need that anymore either. You're gonna need a pencil. And we're just gonna mark a few spots on this circle. I think we actually need to do the 30s now that I think about it. So we're gonna make a star instead. So here's a 30. This is 90. Here's a 30, I believe. All the 30s. So it is still kind of a line down the middle, and then all these 30s. I hope that makes sense. It's not quite a multiplication sign or a plus sign. And hopefully this works. It should. And I'm gonna get my balloons punch out, and I'm gonna turn it over, and I'm gonna put those lines in the center of my punch. Just like so. And punch, and just remember to turn it upside down, or right side up, I guess, when you get ready to punch. And again, I'm just gonna center that line in the punch, squeeze a little, and flip it over to punch so that you get all the, I call it punch poop. You wanna get all the punch poop out so it doesn't get stuck in there and create a jam. But I'm just lining that pencil mark up in the center of my punch, squeezing just a little so it stays in place, and then punching. And then what you're gonna do when you have all of those done is go back and do all the spaces. So just attempt to line it up as best you can. Oops, I didn't flip it over that time. Just center that space up in there, and you should get this cute little frame. And you can do this with a lot of our punches. So with the border maker system, normally you do what I said earlier, the plus sign and the multiplication sign. With these punches, you want to do the 30-degree lines, these standalone border punches. Okay, we got a really cute little circle chain here I'm really excited about. Perfect. This piece you can save for later. The other thing I want to do is punch a few in a different color. So I got some green here, but I also wanted some pink. So I'm just gonna punch a little bit of pink because we're gonna cut and paste. So we have different color balloons and stuff. And I don't know how many of these I'm gonna need. Oh, it's stuck. That little star got hung up in there. So just punch a few. I'm gonna go ahead and punch again. Remember with these, you start on the black line on the front and then cover up the blue that's in the tray before you punch again. This piece is gonna go in my trash. And now we can put this punch away. And get our scissors out. And I'm just gonna cut a few, I'm probably gonna leave the stars, but I'll just cut a few balloons. And cover these up. I'll leave the yellow stars. And hopefully I have enough of this green. Isn't that gonna be cute? I might need to cut another green. I had this from another project when I didn't end up using it. So it looks like I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little balloons out of a strip. And I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more. So I need a couple more strips. And hopefully I have enough of this pink. We might just, you know what we're gonna do? I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna use both the big and little on these guys. That would be better. That's less waste. Probably fast forward you through this part. Okay, now that we have all those taped down, I'm gonna go back and you can see these other spots that didn't turn out so well because of the punches that we did. I'm just gonna go over them and maybe change them into more of a rounded shape, like another balloon back there. It may not look as good, but you won't be able to tell it once it's on the page for sure. It's just gonna look like another balloon back there. Okay, there we go. That looks really cute. So now we just throw it on a page with a few mats and stickers and we are finished, with the exception of another trick I wanted to show you. And I think what I'm gonna do is have this off, well, I was gonna have it off to the end, but now I think I've decided I'm gonna use a piece of white. All right, here's a piece of white for this guy. I'm just gonna go ahead and lay him down. That should be good. So cute, I love it. Okay, now we have some mats. So I have this that I think I wanna use, but I might make it smaller and I might mat it maybe on this green since I have it out. I'm gonna make it a little smaller just so it doesn't take up quite as much room. Maybe like that. I like that. And then this one, I also want to make smaller. Actually, both of these. Actually, I'm gonna leave it. We're gonna leave that for right now. Let's work on this. Tape this down. Guess it doesn't matter which side you use on that one. Trim that up. Love using scraps. Okay, so that'll go on there as our little title block. And you can cover up any pieces you don't like or whatever. Let's wipe off the excess glue. All right, now what I wanna do is I wanna take the Confetti border maker cartridge, and you don't have to use this every time is what the trick I was gonna show you today. So, all you have to do is push this in here. I wanna punch the top of it. And I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle those on here. And I'm just going to punch the top of this photo mat. And then I'm gonna trim off the side so that it's even. So it's gonna be 4 inches. And then our photo mat, our photo, we're gonna save this confetti. We're totally using that. That's another way to use your punch that's fun. Our photo will go right in there. It will be, I might have to trim the bottom off a little bit to make it look better. Right now it's 6.5, so our photo would be about 4 by 5. I think I'm gonna cut like a 1/2 inch off the bottom. Now it was 4 by 6, so your photo will be a little bit smaller at like 3 3/4 by 4 3/4 is what your photo should be that goes in there. And this is a 4 by 6 mat. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing to this one. I'm gonna cut off 1/2 inch on each side. And half of this is gonna have a photo mat on it, but the other half is gonna have a journal block. So I'm just gonna center this up in here somehow as best I can. It doesn't feel like it's going all the way to the back, but I guess it is. Okay, so that'll be a photo area and this will be a journal block. And we can even make a photo. It's going to be 3, no, not 3. I lied. 2 3/4 by 3. Let's see what that looks like. Three by 2 3/4. And this little photo is gonna go right here. Perfect. And then over here, you'll have your journal space. So that little confetti just not only added fun to our photo mats, but then we got some punch poop to go with. And I'm just gonna use my lift stick, which your advisor may or may not have got for her Croptoberfest events. They are sold out. Hopefully they bring them back for other purposes because they're pretty, I like them a lot. And then I'm just gonna rub off the excess, just like so. And then I'm gonna put a few down here. That repo is so handy for these little pieces. Okay, let's put these mats down where we want them, and then we'll deal with the rest of our punch poop. There we go. All right, I think, and I might even put this under a little. I think I want that there for sure. I like this up here. And if you had any boo-boos around your circle, you could try and cover those up. There we go. Now where are we gonna put this big guy? You know what we could do? I just had a thought. We could make it smaller. Like even smaller than that and get rid of this. Let's do that. Because we don't have a lot of room with this page. So let's make it a two and 3/4 inch photo. Will fit in there just perfect. 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. So you could either leave this as a journaling block or you could add another photo, smaller photo, but that's really cute. Okay, let's do some more of our confetti. See how I'm just sprinkling some tape around. Oops. There's not enough tape under that one. Perfect. I love them. So cute. Okay, so I showed you how to use the standalone border maker system to make a circle. I showed you how to mat your photos with the border maker cartridge, and I showed you how to use your punch poop. So that was 3 ways to use our punches. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. I thought it was pretty fun. I love using that technique with all our punches. It just takes some practice and some trying things out. So go give it a shot. Let me know what you think. I'd love to see your version, and check out that membership program. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm adding new content every day that's member only. So check it out. Hope to see you soon.